All right, for my editorial, I was thinking on my topic, and I was thinking about basically what's going to affect me in years to come. And I was thinking about SATs and college applications and that stuff, and basically I just funneled it to the education program in general, and specifically the problems of the education system. So I have three main things here: individualization, the college application process, and missing brilliant people with brilliant talents and abilities. Those I think are my three main points. First of all, I'll start out with the college application process. Two things: the SATs and the GPA is the main thing that colleges look at. The SATs, the problems with that is it's basically like 4 hours of your life that can determine your future. To a lot of people are bad test takers. It's not their most comfortable environment to be in. They get nervous, or it's not their most creative and imaginative state. And you never know the conditions of the test. You never know if somebody's had a bad day, or something happened where they're emotionally stressed, or different problems like that. So you never know the conditions of the test in general. Also, GPA. A lot of very smart people don't have good grades. And a grading system that only looks at how well someone does an assignment or takes a test is not the best way to evaluate somebody's intellect. Later on, I'm going to talk about the different people that were dropouts and have succeeded, and basically the education system failed them, and they, despite that, they've succeeded. My opposition, they state that kids who struggle in school need success too. The No Left Behind law was passed a couple years ago. But that's kind of exactly the problem. They're pulling the kids who do well and succeed with them. How are we supposed to challenge, the smart kids if, we're still trying to challenge the duller kids. They're not as bright kids. So basically, the smarter kids are being pulled with the duller kids. Like I said, the more intelligent students need to be pushed and challenged more. That can happen if the education program is fit to serve everyone. Also, the education program is based on how much you know, tests, SATs, GPA, etc. That is the problem too. The system misses the more creative and imaginative people that actually have the most success, that have the best ideas. So also individualization of education program, the kind of one size fits all education system. Brighter students are getting pulled to the level of duller students. Their expectations aren't as high, therefore the brighter students think their expectations shouldn't be as high. So also we're not pushing students because of individualizing. And I want to talk about, I have a list here, successful people that the education system has missed. So Mary Kay Ash, she dropped out of college, created Mary Kay Incorporated as a cosmetic company. Halle Berry did not go to college, Oscar award-winning actress. Michael Dell dropped out of college, the founder and CEO of Dell Incorporated. Pretty big deal there. Henry Ford founded Ford Motor Company. High school dropout. Wasn't for him. America for a while kind of based their economy on that, especially when you talk about cities like Detroit and stuff. Bill Gates founded Microsoft. An interesting fact here, he was 10 points away from getting a perfect score on his SATs. Eventually dropped out of Harvard to join a business partnership. Richest man in the world, basically stated school wasn't for him. Obviously he had a lot of really good ideas. Andrew Jackson was a U.S. president, military commander, attorney, and congressman. He never went to college. Rachel Ray doesn't have any formal culinary education. And John D. Rockefeller Sr. founded the first Standard Oil and was the first American millionaire, high school dropout. Steven Spielberg, famous movie director and producer, dropped out of California State University. And Mark Zuckerberg founded Facebook. He was a college dropout. In conclusion, kind of looking at the future, if America is to succeed, for one, the education system needs to become more competitive. 2, with the current financial issues in the economy and the competition between nation superpowers, which is more competitive than ever, the U.S. needs to upgrade this bleak education system. 3, needs to recognize extraordinary individuals and talents such as the Bill Gateses and Mark Zuckerbergs of the world. 4, we need to spend less time arguing and disputing and actually doing something. If we know something needs to be done and we argue too much about what to do about it, that's just as bad as realizing that there is not a problem. We're not doing anything, we're not helping anything. 5, basically going back to number 4, let's solve problems and not make matters worse. The more time we don't fix anything, the more time America will be third or fourth best nation in the world. Thank you for watching.